focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
Dang.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
So that's how he did it during that Deathbringer fight. But oh my god, man, I lost that whole video just climbing this long tower, reading the information, just the whole holograms, everything. The whole video is gone. So this guy Ted Faro, from what I got from the holograms, I guess he's gonna be responsible for the creations of these robots that came out of nowhere, and then the Elizabeth girl that they're mistaking Aloy for, she sounded exactly like her. She talks like her and everything. So I think she's probably her mother. She could be, but I don't know. But I feel like this guy Faro is responsible for the robots and how they got here, and then that's basically what I just managed to find out. And now this guy Sylens is the guy who's been communicating with her from the focus that I'm talking to right now. So let's see what his intentions are.
Who are you, Sylens? And what are your intentions?
I just can't believe I lost that video, man. That was so dumb.
Personal. I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I'm nothing if not independent.
Dang. Who's Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow.
So this guy doesn't know so much. He doesn't know everything. I thought he did.
That made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
A demon.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect feral robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Dang. And then another thing I was guessing is that I was just like, I just threw this out here. I didn't look up any spoilers, and hopefully no one else spoils it in the comments. But I was thinking that maybe it was like a power core or a power source for these robots, or where, you know, that you could destroy them and stop the robots for good all over the world. But I guess from what I found out from climbing all the way here to his office and stuff, Ted Faro's office and all that, they just went rogue out of nowhere, and they were supposedly built for peace, but now they're just going, you know, they're being used for war by the shadow guys and stuff like that. So maybe that's what's going on. So I just don't even know. Maybe that's probably, but I think Ted Faro is to blame, because these are his robots. So let's see what he has to say about this.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway.
He said not yet.
So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
And
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Or she'll kill him.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
So Zero Dawn was the project Elizabeth was working on that it showed that they talked about here in this hologram from this thing right here. They had like 6% power, as you can see, from the data storage. So I got to watch 3 holograms of Elizabeth talking with Ted Faro and him signing like a contract and stuff like that about Project Zero Dawn and some other stuff. So who knows what's going to happen from here. But those are just some of my guesses. It could be a power source or something like that. But with these super weapons, just like you talked about, maybe that's what we'll probably need to put a stop to these machines for good. Oh, wait a minute. I got enough skills. All of those stuff that I have. I just recently got this. So, because I got all the cauldrons. Craft additional ammo from the same resources. Maybe that'll be good. Double shot. Additional arrow on all bow weapons. I think I'll do this one. And then I might do concentration next. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention. I got... Wait a minute. Where's it at? Inventory. Let me see. I have to do this. And I was going to do this now. I got plenty of ridgewood. Oh, you see just coils. Special items. That's what I was trying to look at. It was something that I got. Let's see. I don't know where it is. Underjaw. This is what I'm talking about. This item provides unlimited fast travel to discover campfires and settlements throughout the world. See, look, and I got this. Unlimited fast travel. So I was trying to see if I could use this. Because I had just bought that too. That was something else that I forgot to mention from when I got when I was making my way here. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So now I'm about to do into the Borderlands. I'm over leveled from all the side missions.
Shake the numbness out.
Okay. Get on down here. Here we go. I'm glad I don't have to go all the way down like that. Unless you... Okay. Maker's Inn. That's a corrupted zone. Oh, I don't know now. Is that low for that? Let's see. Will it let me travel? Yeah, I don't even need it. See? I don't even need that fast. I don't need to make any more travel packs. And I'm glad I bought that off that merchant too. So I can go anywhere. I don't have to craft any more fast travel packs. Let's go here. Less walking time. Trying to get there. That is dope. That fast travel pack that I got, I'm glad I bought it. And I still got plenty of shards. I just need more resources so I can get even more of the more powerful weapons. I already got some of them. So I'm definitely saving. After all that I just did, I already lost the video. I don't want to end up losing my save data. Go all the way back up there.
Killing machine that
What the?
disappears into thin air. Just what the world needs.
This is great. I just started. I just appeared from here. I have to run from this thing. I might have to put on the shot charge. Not the shot charge. I'm thinking Call of Duty. The shot tripcaster. Trying to get away. Gotta go around. I don't even have to go past right there. I don't even have to fight him. Oh.
Well, in theory, I can override behemoths, but actually doing it.
This thing is huge. This is the biggest one. I'm about to override it. It's so awesome because I got all the cauldrons in the entire game completed. I got this beast right here. Watching my back just in case. Man, he just destroyed that raccoon. Look at that. Oh. It's all over now. Bam. Haha. Can't mess with that. I didn't even have to bring up the shot charge. I mean the chipcaster. Keep saying shot charge.
Get it while I can.
Okay, this is the behemoth site. Wish I could ride one of those. That would have been cool. A giant behemoth. I would really destroy things.
Got one.
Man, that's gonna be a long ride. There's already some resources. But I can override those things too. That's gonna be real good. I finally got, I maxed out my Ridgewood. $4,000. Oh, what's somebody even here? Wow, shell walkers. Chargers. Oh, you almost saw me. Man, there's a lot of machines. They just... That's not what I pressed. I pressed no on accident. So, I'm just gonna make my way to Pitch Cliff now. Snap malls. Yep. I'm so glad I can override all these. It feels so accomplished just getting all the cauldrons. Definitely was worth it because these things can definitely help me.
could snap a sawtooth right in half.
Gotcha.
And quiet, was it?
It's chaos. He just froze his own.
This is where it is.
Man, knocked him down. Got that ability. Whoa, what is that? Rock Breaker. That's another new one. Zeta Overrides. I already got that one too. We can get free ice. Sensitive to sound, this massive machine burrows underground and surfaces with devastating force. Dang. Rock Breakers. That thing's on 34. Holy cow. I'm not ready for that. But I can override it. It destroyed that snap ball. Dang. He can't get here, right? I don't think he can get all the way over here. That thing is huge. Ah. Forget him. I ain't I am not going after him. 34, that's crazy high level. He didn't do too much damage from the rock. He can't get over here. Ooh, man. I got a feeling I'm heading to the area where all these powerful machines are. Never seen a rock breaker.
I found this.
Good. What are these things? Oh, snap malls. That was getting ugly.
No sign of Murad's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
So my pitch quick now. Where's the tracks? Oh, there you go.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
Let's go. Is he there? We should even see his multiple stab wounds.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
Cool. Dervahl's can. Ah. So where's that? Time to go. Go. Go.
Nothing makes an Oseram feel more secure now.
good. This Ravager.
That thing looks like a sawtooth, but heavily armed. Great.
Get this guy. Long legs.
Good for an old remedy.
Who's shooting? I don't know what that was. Oh, so he just like somebody fired some lasers. What was that? Stormbird. Oh, that's bad news. But hey, I can override them. I'm much stronger now, so not gonna be easy to take out. I don't want to do that. Get up here.
Probably needed the wash.
Here we go. He got here quick. Teleported. Using the instant transmission with Goku.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
Cool. And with my overriding skills, I can get them all. Kill the outlanders and machines. Mercenaries. Oh, look. Elite mercenary. I like the song. Let's start with him. This one right here. Yeah, he'll see me. He's gonna automatically see me. can't override them. I wish I could. Uh-oh. Come on, come to me. Oh, he turned around. No, he's going after him. Got him. Stop him in his tracks. Let's get him on our side. Tear it up. Oh well, I'm gonna have to take this one back. Never mind. So these things go to work. I wish I could heal them somehow. Let's do it. Let's get up in here. Dang. I didn't mean to do that. I hope he's not coming after me. Okay. Ah. Much easier. Yeah! Attack him! Kill him all! Waiting on board.
Here it comes. Last thing you'll ever see.
Here it comes. Oh, there he is, right here.
Can't get close enough.
In this fake. Wow. Haha.
Let's find her.
That's a long way. Find Ersa. Ooh. How'd I get up there? Oh well. Let's get this other guy. Won't knock him down. Well, she won't knock him down. Now he's down. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I got in the mix. Oh no, I don't want to hit him. I didn't want to hit him another time.
No.
He's on our side. Stop attacking him, but he's not losing health anyway. Alright, let's go. These guys are all on our side. It's okay, Adam.
Your boss says you gotta eat dirt.
Ah! Well, I got the machines on my side. Come on out here. Whoa, he's already shooting at us.
Don't lose your wits or anything else.
Where's my machines?
You made it.
Yeah. Go get him, go get him. We just kill him. Yeah, hit him. Everybody attack him.
For the clan.
I don't even have to fight.
Ersa must be in there. We have to get through.
I didn't even have to fight. Ha! Just overall all the machines. I didn't even take damage when they charged into me. That was cool. That was dope. Disable the sonic barrier. Oh. I shot an arrow at it. All I had to do was press triangle. Derval's wire shot.
Ersa!
Is she alive?
Derval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Derval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Derval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Oh!
Ersa. No, no. Please.
No.
I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Derval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
See what we can find.
Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want.
This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Derval learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? Durval's records, maybe. Just notes about crafting. And a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Durval too.
Hello, customer Ellen. Well, A1 Forgeman. I hope your plans for a forge in Alpha Meridian are moving forward, and we're honored you chose us to provide the blaze you needed. We received payment for the third shipment, and we are most thankful for your prompt remuneration. Fortunately, our hunters are struggling to cover the order. We apologize for the delay, but this is an unusually large request. As soon as we have it, we'll deliver it to your warehouse, as promised, with utmost respect. Jiren Huntmaster. Let's get this guy. They still for shooting.
I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Yeah, that sucked. At least she got her final words in for, you know, what she wants him to do. The sun shall fall. So I go all the way back to the city. So, good thing I have my gold travel pack. I can go anywhere. These guys are on my side, just all looking out. Trying to get loot that guy. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah. Made it. Took the shards. Alright, let's go. Let's back to the city. Wait a minute. Wait. What do I? The grave horror. Where is that at? That's on the other side. Oh, that's close. Already, good thing I see all the stuff that I did off screen. I'm really close to it, so I can do that one. Alright. They both on level 18. I'm gonna go this one though. Head on back to the city.